Hello, we're back. It's been a while. Not really that long, but it's been a minute, I guess, since I've last streamed with my Nuka 4 stream. So yeah, back at the Journey to the Farlands stream. It's been a while, at least for Journey to the Farlands. That I can agree on. But yes, and we're right at the end of a day here. I've been walking a fair bit already today. I'm still kind of figuring things out with a lot of this stuff. So the lag is just kind of a thing that happens. So I'm not really going to be able to fix that, at least right now. So that's just something we'll have to deal with. And what else in that regard? Yeah, that's really that footnote. So yeah, I'm due to me not streaming this every time I play it. I've been making progress off camera. I've walked 40,000 blocks this weekend alone. So yeah, I walked a bunch yesterday, and then today I just did a little bit, and I was just like, oh, I should stream. Should get some coverage, because I haven't streamed this in a while. So I want to get a good snippet, good highlight of what's going on here. Oh, it's getting pretty dark. Might need my bed. Oh, I didn't use... whatever. You notice the texture pack's not on. I forgot to re-enable it. I've been doing some tinkering with texture packs. And I left the original textures in. That's why you get the actual cobblestone texture, the defaults for this version, and not what I prefer. So yeah, I guess that's just a little thing for the keen eye. I do plan on maybe doing it during the Farlands stream, or like some kind of stream on Monday if I can. I wanted to do some kind of Halloween themed stream. It wouldn't be too overly themed, but it'll just kind of be a little bit of nonsense going on. A little bit of tomfoolery afoot. Not too much though. If it's Journey to the Farlands, it won't be too much. I have some cool stuff I've been working on for this kind of little one-off stream. It won't be too special, just because it's still probably gonna be walking. Might be I haven't decided yet, but I might do something a little bit funner than just walking. We'll see. Could be a bit of a break from what we're doing here. Since I've been trying to load... Ooh, another pink sheep. Look at that. And they have a white top. It's not even like a lighter pink or anything. It's just white on top, which is just funny to me. The quirks of Bedrock. Or not Bedrock. God. The quirks of Beta. BE. I guess it will start with BE. I guess that's where my mind got lost. So yeah. Speaking of keen eye, I've been doing some tinkering with the playlists and the video titles, and also the stream title now. If for anyone who's watched the previous streams would know that there's no title on this stream. It's just Journey to the Farlands episode 8. And that's because I've decided I'm just going to name the episode after the fact, so I can kind of come up with a cool name afterwards. So, yeah, the people who are here live will get to see the blank title, just saying Journey to the Farlands 008. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So I've been tinkering on with the naming stuff. I changed the kind of way I'm going to be doing my titles for my streams, just because I found a bit better of a way to do it, at least a way that's more appealing to me, and maybe some of you, is where I put the title after what it's about. So it'd be like Newcraft 4, and then the episode number, and then the dash, and then it would have the title. And that's kind of what I'm doing now, as opposed to the title being in front before Newcraft or whatever it'd be. Just a little quality fix I did. I was kind of renaming stuff, renamed the YouTube playlists instead of them just being called like the VODs for each series. I just called them by what they are and didn't put VOD on the end. But it still says in the description, streamed on Twitch, so there you go. Yeah, Journey to the Farlands. Lovely stuff. I'm probably not going to make it in a timely manner. I was looking earlier today at I was looking at Fig's playlist on his journey to the corner Farlands that he did, and he did like pretty long streams on the daily. Like he did 8 hour, 9 hour, 4 hour. He did all over the place. I've just been doing these short streams and also just not walking nearly as much as he had. So he got there much quicker than I probably will. Just because my schedule isn't as lenient as his seems to be back when he did it. So yeah, we're not going to be making records, breaking records here, but it's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool going to the Farlands like this. So what are my plans for tomorrow? Maybe should I tell them? Not tomorrow. A few days from now on Halloween on Monday. What are my plans for the stream? Well, I want to use a texture pack. I'm not going to show you. I want it to be a bit of a surprise. I was going to leave most of it as a surprise, but I think I'll just say that for the main kind of idea is that it's going to have like a spooky texture pack. It won't be too far from vanilla, but I found one on Planet Minecraft. Found an old texture pack that kind of looked cool. I thought would be interesting for a spooky stream. And I might see if I can find a pumpkin either today or tomorrow, and I can wear it for a little bit to stream tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow. It's not. It'll be 2 days from now. Tomorrow is just the 30th, so there's nothing special there. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow either. I might just do a Newcraft 4 stream. Who knows? Depends on if I just want to do Journey to the Farlands all day. Oh, I got orange dye on me. Don't really need that. I was just testing out some dye stuff. But yeah, texture pack. I might. Here's the part that I'm unsure about. I'm still debating. Is I might do a Nether adventure, but I feel like I want to have that wait for the Outpost one, which I don't really know when that's gonna be. So I might wait on that. So don't expect that just for me saying it now. I'm not 100% certain on the matter just yet. So that's still a little bit up in the air. Yeah. And what else was I thinking of doing? Well, I got disc 13. I could make a jukebox and play the actual disc, but that also might have to wait. So it's not gonna be probably too special a stream. And it wouldn't really be all that special if I did it on Newcraft 4 either. Nothing really. I mean, I guess I could make it a bit more themed, but I think last year, a year ago, I didn't stream this, of course, because I wasn't streaming a year ago, but I did a mystery mansion party thing on Newcraft 1. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll be doing anything like that in the future for like specials or anything, but now that I'm streaming, I'm kind of thinking of doing specials for holidays and important events and sort of things. That's kind of the main gist of it. The main gist. I'm also trying to. Oh goodness. I'm trying to debate whether I should play, or not play, whether I should stop worrying about my coordinates as much. That's something that's kind of popped into my head, and it's kind of been festering for a while, is the urge to not look at the coordinates anymore. But I've still been keeping track of it daily. So if I do decide to do that in the future, you'll know why. Just because, I guess you don't know why right now. How about I tell you? It's mainly just because I kind of like Kurt's philosophy about the whole thing, is that you're not really supposed to know where you are the whole time. It's kind of, if it was a realistic journey, you wouldn't really know where you were. Like if you're like an adventurer, like someone going to a place you've never been. And it kind of makes sense thinking of it like that, where you're kind of, and it also takes away the pressure of me trying to aim for certain goals every day, because I won't even know how far I've walked. I have to base off of how much time I've walked instead of how much. So that'll also make me want to just play it to enjoy it. See, I'm not too sure about that either. That's something that's in the air. I've been debating it because I got a notebook I've been writing in for the whole journey. I've been doing it since day one. And it's been getting a bit annoying. I started with my in-game days. I started with in-game days. Yeah, I was keeping track of them. That was the first thing I did. And then I was like, oh my goodness, because I did an Excel spreadsheet and I just filled it out with the days. And I was like, and I split it into the real life days. I was like, I walked this May, this day, this May, this day, that sort of thing. Until I realized that counting the days was getting really tedious. And it took me a while to kind of click out of that. So it'll probably take me a while to get to stop looking at the F3 menu for chords if I do decide to do that. So yeah, and now I'm exclusively just doing it by real life days. I even have a graph in Excel that shows how far I've gone, how far I have to go. But I feel like, not having to worry about that, maybe, just forgetting about keeping track of chords could make the journey a bit more mysterious. Make it a bit more mysterious for me, not actually knowing when I might get there. Or I could be like Kurt, where I just check the F3 menu in like important events, like if I did a big live stream, like a flopathon equivalent or something. Even though I don't do charity, I'm not doing charity stuff right now, just because I don't really have much of a footing, and I don't really know how to run that kind of stuff anyway right now. If I had a bit more of an audience, I might consider doing something like that. But that's really not really. I'm not really gonna debate it right now. Kind of just a thing that'll happen if it ever happens. That's if it happens within the time frame of me doing all these streams. If I decide to continue after post-secondary, that is. So yeah, this could just be a glimpse into what I've done in this kind of window of time I've had to play and stream. I would have streamed a long time ago, but it was a lot. It was different. I kind of didn't think of streaming before. I think I considered it at times, but I didn't really think too much about it. Didn't really have a second thought. I just kind of enjoyed playing from my end, that sort of thing. But I think it's kind of cool to do it like this. So yeah. Enough about the happy future and my reasons of all this stuff. So yeah, I got some fun plans. And I've been playing some Newcraft 4 off stream. I did what I said I would do in the previous Newcraft 4 stream. I went back home, of course, because I ended like super far away. Not super far. Not Journey to the Farlands. It was a bit further than that, but yeah, I walked pretty far out in that stream when I had to go get diamonds, or when I wanted to go get diamonds. So I walked out pretty far, so I had to go all that way back. And I decided, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing I said on stream. I AFK'd and I let the sugar cane grow, fed some cows and all that. And then I got that max enchanting table, and I guess that could have made a good stream, but it was a bit boring. It wasn't really stream material because most of it was AFKing. So if I do have some interesting stuff, which the next thing I really plan on doing for that, other than like, I got some level 30 enchants on Newcraft 4 as well. But if I do decide to stream it again, it'll probably, if it's in the immediate future, it'll probably be me working on the mob grinder that the design I've kind of just found one day, and now I've just used it by heart. So I might stream that, me building that. Won't be too difficult to build because I'll just use the timber data pack. I just chop down a whole bunch of trees, so I can just get on with building it, and it'd only be like a few hours of building just to do that, and then I could grind at that off stream probably and get all my stuff enchanted, so I can go get more diamonds, and then I'll figure out what to do from there. Probably get mending, or likely I'll be getting villagers at some point soon as well if I wanna. I wanna do all this kind of grindy stuff before I get to the whole building and fun storytelling stuff that I plan on doing in Newcraft 4. But here, what do I plan on doing here? A whole lot of walking. You can expect that. We're already 8 streams / episodes. We're already 8 episodes in, and we've done a fair bit of walking. You've stuck around for yeah. So yeah, the streams have been going for a while, and every once in a while I might just do a longer stream just to have some more content there. I doubt anyone's gonna be super duper interested in this, but I might get the odd few. The odd few. Ooh, pumpkin. Oh, it would be terrible to walk around with this all stream, which I was considering doing for the Halloween stream, but I have yet to figure that out yet. I feel like I might just wear it in the beginning just for a gag or something, and then I'll probably take it off because it's a bit annoying to see through at times. What do we got? Oh yeah, this too. Iron. Oh my goodness. Iron is making its debut as my main resource of use for tools now and armor. I'm dwindling through my diamonds at an alarming rate. We're almost through them all, and then we have all this iron to go through, and then we can settle at Outpost 1. So yeah, I've been thinking of ideas for Outpost 1, because that's like the lovely starter base the base I've been hyping up so much, even though there's going to be multiple of those outposts along the way. But yeah, still no predictions as to when that will be. It'll still be a while, so get comfortable with me walking. I might get bored and do a fun one-off stream every once in a while. Although that probably won't be Journey to the Farlands, if I'm being honest. I'm sure the mundane walking and talking will be contained to this here. Well, Newcraft 4 had some pretty good walking and talking segments, so there was a bit of that, but most of Newcraft 4 is going to be that kind of modern Minecraft stuff. I'm sure there'll be plenty more wrangling streams, mob wrangling and all that. Achievement hunting. So yeah. Speaking of achievements, I guess I got another thing to talk about. I'll just spitfire until I go silent, I guess. Is that another pink sheep? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're appearing so often. Mob rates are definitely different, I tell you. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Well, pink sheep distracted me. Oh, achievements. Oh yes. Yes, achievements. We got our lovely achievement menu here. I have not done all the achievements, which I might tackle some of them at Outpost 1. Could even tackle some of them just on stream. If there's some easy ones like fishing and stuff, I could definitely tackle some of those on stream. Like the railway, it might have to wait until like the Farlands themselves. I might have to wait on that just because I don't know if I have the most time in the world to just be building super long railways. It'd be cool, but I don't really have the time resources to do such things. I thought this weekend would be a good time to kind of get some of this. Now that I kind of have a weekend where I don't really have much to do, I could just do Farland stuff, and I guess some Newcraft 4 that I did yesterday and today. But yeah, I've been trying to make some progress here because I realized that I've been the whole trying to do the straight line kind of threw off my date of arrival, my estimated time of arrival (ETA) at the Farlands. So I'm trying to make up for some of that, and I'm sure I'll be doing plenty of that in the future. Hopefully to get that time knocked down to a bit more of a reasonable pace, because right now it's like October 2024, which is a bit crazy in my opinion. But that's also accounting for all the bad days I've had where I've just done no days. Well, I haven't done no days technically, but by me tracking the z-axis only in my book, when I was only focusing on the x-axis, it meant the z-axis wasn't getting anything for like almost 2 weeks. So there's that to factor in, and there's just the times that I just could have walked that I just chose not to. But a lot of this is motivation based. I'm not trying to force myself too much to walk. It's been pretty fun. Definitely has degraded over time. It's not as what's the word? What I'm trying. it's not quite as valuable, or not val. It's a word like valuable that I'm thinking of. It's not. Yeah, it's kind of not quite as shiny as it first was, and that makes sense because you know in the beginning it's all fun and you're all excited about the future, and now I'm kind of just like doing this to get to the Farlands, or to enjoy the way. But it's definitely become a bit more mundane. I do enjoy it though, so that hasn't diminished. That's the thing about having an exotic vocabulary. With someone like me, is that I struggle to think of the right words sometimes because I got a huge selection that I use. Try to, I don't know. I just like to be a little bit more eccentric with my vocabulary. Not necessarily more eccentric in general, but because I'm pretty average seeming from the outside. But well, there's some eccentricities there. I was also considering using a texture pack for this stream, but I don't really have too many texture packs right now. I got the Halloween one. I got Faithful, which is just amped up resolution. I got a bunch of texture pack ideas, but I haven't found any cool ones for stream yet. So I also got the Farlands or Bust one as well, but it's also very themed to that, with all the writing on the bed and the cacti with the like all the custom textures tailored to Kurt. So I probably won't use that one. That one was just kind of a fun one to kind of test out. Might even do that on April Fools or something. If I can think of a fun gag to use that in. Fun gaff. But yeah. Pretty chill. I haven't found too many good texture packs. I mainly just use the default here and a better default, which is what it's called. It kind of fixes some texture things. And I was playing Newcraft 4 with a different texture pack today. I didn't stream it, of course, but I've been. I expect me to hop around a little bit with texture packs and stuff. I like to change the look up a little bit every once in a while. It may be a bit jarring at times, but sometimes I just feel like a change of pace. And today was one of those days with the Journey to the Farlands. I felt like that, but I kind of got over that. As soon as I wanted to stream, I was kind of just like, oh, it's all right. It's all right. So yeah, we got a whole lot to do. Well, at our disposal. I haven't pressed F3 yet in a while. Last time I checked, it was 1.21 million. So yeah, I broke the 1.2 million block mark, because at the end of, I guess, last stream, I was just at 1.125 million. So I've done a fair bit. I think that was the last one. It was the end of the line one. And today's is to be determined, TBD. The name of this stream is to be determined afterwards. So, lucky you, viewers, or lucky viewer. Yes, the ones who get to see this with an unnamed title, basically. At least not tailored to my usual standard of naming regiment. I was gonna pop this boat in the water, but I think I could just swim it. Just swim it. I could always swim, can't I? That is always at my disposal. Oh, goodness. So yeah, what's going on with me? Well, not too much. As I said, Journey to the Farlands has been taking precedence lately. Newcraft 3 is ended, so there won't be any more streams on that, unfortunately. It was a bit short. It just didn't work out in the end for Newcraft 3. I had a lot of excitement about it, but it just didn't click in all the right ways. So I'm hoping Newcraft 4 can be that kind of a bit longer of a series than other than Journey to the Farlands. This makes a good series, but I want something else to stream so that there's a little something for everyone. Well, everyone who enjoys Minecraft. Like, not at least everyone, but it's like the demographics. This one's kind of for the chill people who like old Minecraft and like listen to people talk. Very, very fourth wall break there. And the new craft is for the people who kind of enjoy the more fast-paced, more modern experience of Minecraft. With some seeing my building talents and stuff. Well, well, I'm not too bad at building. Not to toot my own horn, not to do that or anything, but I'm not too bad at building. And I've also been playing Origins like once, twice a week now. We got a schedule working out for that. That's a fun little thing I've been doing in my kind of non-streaming life on Minecraft. Ooh, cave sounds so spooky. But yeah, that's something I've been doing. Streams here, you mainly just see Newcraft 4 and Journey to the Farlands for now, until I either get enough of a following to want to create a new series and let the viewers kind of chip in, or I'll probably just carry on with these for a while. That's probably what's gonna play out. I'll carry on with these for however long I do, and once I kind of feel like doing some new stuff, or if I just feel like taking a step back from streaming, I might do that. Yeah, that's part of the thing with these streams, is that if I do get a following, might be a bit disappointing if I decide to stop streaming in the future, which could happen. I'm not really committing to this 100%. I'm enjoying this a lot, but who's to say future will? Present me sure is, but future me can't account for that. Like, yeah, so if I've said tomorrow about the Halloween stream, just translate it over to Monday, 2 days from now. I keep saying tomorrow for my Journey to the Farlands stream. So it'll be pretty jam-packed, 2 streams in 3 days. That's pretty... It doesn't sound that crazy when I say it out loud. But considering this stream might be a bit more of a lengthy one, who knows? I'm going to be walking for a while today, so I'll probably take a break to have cereal. That's part of the eccentric part of me, is that I just do weird stuff. Like it's not even like weird. It's just like odd. Like one of the things I do is I eat cereal in the morning and before I go to bed, which eating stuff before you go to bed isn't really the best idea. But I usually try to eat a few hours before bed, but sometimes I game hard and I feel like eating something just because I'm used to it now. I've done it for years. I had no real problems. So that's kind of some odd thing I do. One of the quirks of me. No, I'm not gonna call this stream the quirks of me. It's a bit too on the nose with the previous quirk stream. Episode 2. We'll see how long this game plays on for. The game of me remembering the episode numbers and like what happened in each episode, because it's gonna quickly fade. It's gonna quickly fade unless it's the kind of highlight episode, like the 2-month special. That'll probably be in my head for a while. And also me ending at the end of the line, that sort of those all remember, and the quirks probably. Just because that stream was probably one of my favorites from that I've made so far. Just because of what I talk about in it. I'm not really super technical. I don't really know too much about the technical know-how behind it. So I just kind of give brief rundowns, which, depending on who's listening, it might be a benefit. It might be a blessing or a curse. Me kind of breaking things down a bit simpler, just because I have already broken them down. I'm just kind of reverberating what I know. So yeah, there's some pros and cons to that. Definitely. So yeah, in these longer streams, if this ends up being a longer stream, then I probably will take a mid-stream break, or streams throughout the break. So let's break. breaks throughout the stream, so I can do some other stuff. Well, you'll probably be like 15 minutes to half an hour breaks. So if that is if you're like, oh, why is this guy going on a break for 15 minutes? Well, it gives you a perfect chance to go check out another Twitch stream for 15 minutes or something. Or go peruse the other stuff going on the platform. There's plenty. Or I guess even on YouTube. There's a lot on YouTube. Both platforms have their own fair share of stuff. So yeah. So I'd mention that as well, that I'll be taking occasional breaks if I feel like doing stuff like eating, or sometimes I think I took a shower break at the other stream, so sometimes I take breaks like that. So yeah, it's not going to be completely consistent throughout. It's not going to be a complete beginning to end episode, unless I do edit it. But I do not edit. Where we're going, we don't need editing. The Farlands don't require editing, so. Well, only kidding, but I've I guess I've said that the whole editing, my stance on the whole editing thing right now. I've been slowly but surely kind of tweaking things, so maybe eventually I'll be like, oh, let's finally edit an episode. Maybe I'll go back and re-edit some of them and make them a bit more palatable, make them short or shorter, so they'll be more shorter. But that seems like a bit of a stretch for me, just because I don't have much editing knowledge. I've done some work in Premiere, but that was at school, and that was like really bare bones stuff. That wasn't anything. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay, goodness me. Come here, you punk. You almost exploded me. You almost exploded and caused damage to me. Yes, that is what creepers do, in fact, do. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, bland terrain, huh? Look at this. It's just flatlands. Oh, we can't have. I guess we can't have it all be super crazy exotic donut holes and all these big old mountains and twisty caves and all that. You can't have that everywhere. Be a bit of overload maybe. So I guess it's a good thing. Maybe a good thing that it's like this. Oh, yeah. What a lovely thing. And I've also kind of stopped correcting myself, like with the in regards to where I am in the world, like where I am in regards to with like them being synced up. I've done it a little bit, but I think for the most part it's remained pretty much balanced. Like, funnily enough, unless that was just me being crazy and just remembering that I corrected it multiple times, but it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, in respect to accuracy for reaching the corner, because I'm kind of moving back and forth, but I'm sure by the end I'll have to walk on the Farlands, at least one of the sides of Farlands. I'll have to walk along one of them to reach the corner, so it probably won't be a clean trip. Don't worry. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Lovely. So yeah, I've been a bit of a spitfire today, and I've found plenty more spawners. I found a handful of them since the previous stream. I kind of that's kind of one of my little things I talk about is the spawners, because that's kind of a fun little thing that I do. There's only so many fun little things I do here, so I gotta treasure the ones I do, and also landscape, or kind of taking pictures of the vistas as I walk by, the lovely vistas. Yeah, there's all the exotic locales I've been to. I might even do like a stream where I look back on a bunch of my screenshots I've taken. I think that'd be cool. kind of compile a bunch of the cool ones and be like, oh yeah. But that seems like a bit of might be a while from now. Might be like I might even do something like that at the end of the journey, if I make it, when I make it. How about that? That's a bit more optimistic. It's like the glass half empty versus the glass half full. The half empty, that's like if I get there, and then the glass half full is when I get there. That's kind of the situation with that kind of philosophical principle behind it. Terrific. Oh, give me a second here. Oh, yeah, we got some ground to cover. My notebook is getting quite full. No, not really. I'll probably reach the Farlands before the book fills up. I mean, that's if I still happen to be keeping track of the chords at the end of the journey, and if I still happen to be streaming at once I reach the Farlands. I don't even know if I'll still be streaming when I reach them. I don't know what the world will be like when I reach them, because it could be a year from now, could be maybe even 2 years. It's really hard to say. No, I mean like 2 years and 2 months. That's crazy. Well, if you consider the pace, walking diagonally, and my increments I've been walking every day, even walking daily, still is slow. Funnily enough, just because of how grand of a journey it is. The Grand Journey. I keep referencing other titles. I can't come up with a new one. I think I was gonna do like a new Craft 4 stream yesterday, but I just couldn't come up with a title. Or I think maybe it was a Journey to the Farlands stream. Couldn't come up with a title, so I just kept on walking without streaming. But I think this should help with that. It just being blank for now, and then afterwards I'll be like light bulb moment. Something. Oh, I'm yawning a lot. Something that encapsulates the stream a little bit. I won't be super accurate. I won't be like quoting myself every time. I tried to reference the names in each episode, but now that it's like this, who knows? I'll try and theme it. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of Journey to the Farlands episodes that are literally just called like something a spin on journey or walking. Like it'll probably just be a bunch of episodes like that, and then there'll be a bunch of one-offs like my punny episodes. My punny, no pun unintended. Um, so yeah, there'll be a bit of a range for naming. Bit of a broad range. What's this here? Just an interesting shaped pond. It looks like a heart pond almost. A bit off shape of a heart, but not too far. Now, let's see. Let's unmask the greatness of the Farlands. I was also looking at other mods that could help enhance the experience here, but all the ones I've found for beta 1.7.3 are ones I already have, or ones that would add way too much that I don't need, unless I were to do like an actual modded series, because this is not supposed to be modded, but it has some lightweight mods that just optimize the game. Not even ones that fix quality of life issues. Like I guess I think the only real essential quality of life fix I really wanted was the jitter fix, which I've referenced that plenty, but it'll probably become a bit less referenced as time goes on. This is natural me because I don't drink coffee or anything, so or energy drinks or anything. So I just drink water. So when I get tired, I just deal with it. When I get tired, I deal with it. Not terrific. Yeah, and one weird thing that happened This is kind of a change of topics, of course, because I just switched to whatever I can think of talking about. But this next one is weird. What was weird is that like it was the reason I canned the quote unquote third episode of Newcraft 3, even though there is one now, the beta or better. But there was one initially back in August, I think, or July or August. When I think it was August when I did that stream. But loud music tunes in right when I'm about to say this. But yeah, the brain blank moment. Oh my goodness. Now I lost what I was talking about. Newcraft 3 stream. Yes. So yeah, there's something weird that happened. Which is why the original episode 3 of Newcraft didn't initially get and didn't or not upload, but didn't initially, I guess, upload for you YouTube people or get like highlighted as a stream, like made into a highlight, which I do here on Twitch. So I preserve the videos on both ends so they could be watched on both sides. So yeah. Journey to the Farlands. So yeah, I'm about to get to the weird thing that happened. I've kind of been skirting around it. My mind's been a bit of a spitfire today. I didn't think I had much to say, and then boom, 45 minutes of solid conversation. That's just how it works. So yeah, I'll spare the suspense and misery. The stream split. That's what you'll see in the first stream. It's split into a 3-hour stream and a 15-minute stream. So I wonder if it has to do with stream length, but I guess that would be the case because it only happened on the Newcraft 3 streams, and in the streams here over on this end that I've done longer streams of, they haven't broken up. So I think it might have something to do with the Bedrock realm or something. Me doing longer streams kind of screws it up because yeah, the first episode was split into 2 parts, which I was fine with, and then the dragon battle, which was a stream that's lost the time. That stream is no longer able to be viewed anyway. It's not even that good anyway. Don't worry, you're not missing out on much. I'm sure I'll do one for this season. That'll probably be way better. Even if there's way less players, or not even way less, it's probably be about the same. Probably be about the same if I'm being honest. Maybe a little bit less, but yeah. So yeah, it was the dragon battle one was split into like 6 different sections, and I was like, oh, I'm not worrying about that. That's dumb. So I just let it fade away. Because that was weird. That only seemed to happen on the realm before it ended. So yeah. And for those you asking why Newcraft 3 was so short, they just didn't live up to its potential, I guess. Me and Devin enjoyed it a lot, but it kind of slowed down a lot. And usually when the realms start to slow down, like the servers and stuff, it's usually when you can tell it's gonna end soon. Newcraft 4 is a bit slow right now, but I don't think it's gonna be ending. Hopefully, cross my fingers. Crossing my fingers. So yeah. Oh, lovely. So, I guess I'll talk about what I've been watching. Because it's a bit different. I've been watching some different stuff. So, what have I been watching? You ask? Keen viewer, who definitely did not ask this question, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I've been watching Hermitcraft 1. I mean, I've been keeping up with the Hermitcraft 9 situation with all the lovely Empires crossover stuff now. So I've been checking that out. But I have been watching Hermitcraft 1. I'm about finished. I've been watching Jenny B. And I've been enjoying it. I've been watching it for a long time now. It's kind of been over a long period of time. Longer than I've been streaming, longer than the last 3 Newcraft seasons. I'm watching it for probably a year or 2. But I am about done with that, so I'll be moving on to Hermitcraft 2, and so on and so forth with different. My idea with this is to watch different members to kind of get an idea of each season, a little taste, and if I like seasons particularly, then I'll just watch a bunch of people. But yeah, I've been watching Hermitcraft. I've been watching just random stuff. Even this weekend, I've been watching a bit more spooky themed stuff, just because it's the weekend before Halloween. So I've been getting some of my spooky energy out, just because I don't really do much that often. I'm not really very festive a lot of the time. So it's kind of cool to get in on that every once in a while. But yeah. Probably, I guess in a few minutes I'll go for a break just to refresh and all that. I won't have a shower, it won't be crazy long, but I'm just gonna have a bite to eat and come back refreshed and able to do probably the rest of the stream if everything goes to plan. So yeah. This will be a fun stream. It'll be like the rest. I mean, they're all pretty similar. If you can just kind of tune in every once in a while. That's kind of the joy of Journey to the Farlands, is that you're not really needed to watch every last second of this. It doesn't it could be a bit more fun to watch the previous episodes, but then again, not everyone has the attention span like me, where they can watch hour-long episodes of people walking and talking. So I'm sure I'll get plenty of people just tuning in and being like, oh, but then tuning out, tuning in for like a few seconds and then just clicking off immediately, which, yeah, that's just how it is. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that makes me mad, because it doesn't. It makes perfect sense why people wouldn't want to watch this. I know it's a bit of a stretch for me to I think that people would want to watch this. I mean, I've gotten a few people who I've struck the attention of, but probably won't get much. Probably won't get a crazy following on this for quite some time, if at all. So, all better. Like a good old snack at midnight. Let's see. I don't even know where I left off. I'm on a completely different brainwave now. I'll have to think of something to talk about in the meantime. Brain is blanking. Wow, at the hour mark. So what can I talk about here? Well, ooh, golden apple. No, I'm not gonna eat it. I'll spare her rainy call. I have not seen rain. I think there is really conditional in Bea, because I have not experienced any weather unless only at nighttime. Actually, I'll say I've only experienced weather like in the evening. Like I've seen a rainstorm in this world a few times. It was when I was going to bed in the game, and then one time I was like, screw this, I'm gonna stay up for the rain. So I did. I kind of enjoyed the ambience of the rain, the ambiance. I was enjoying that. Like, I think it's fun when it's not dangerous, when it's not thundering and power outages and all that. I just like the feel, the vibe of rain. Not sure if I have to boat. I haven't used many boats today. I still have my max amount. We have not gone boating that much, probably for good reason. I'm not really the best at boating in here. My technique causes me to fall out of my boat a lot, so it's probably a good thing I'm not being too keen on the whole riding in boats. And I like my boat technique, but I can slip up a lot. I'm not masterful of the technique, so yeah. yeah, I was exploring dyes. I was kind of checking out what kind of dyes I can get in this version, just because I was curious. I wanted to see for building if I would ever build stuff like, I guess, Outpost 1 or whatever, if I ever used wool, or even at the Farland kind of area. And I was kind of looking around. I was like, oh, what dye? Can I even make dye? What dyes can I make? Because I'm kind of knowing of like the versions and what came when, but also I don't have a universal knowledge of everything that released, like when it released. So I kind of have moments like this where I'm like, oh, what dyes am I actually able to make in survival in this version? And so I was testing that. That's why I had the orange dye at the beginning of stream. Now it's kind of testing that out, seeing where I can get with that. I can do all sorts of things. Oh, I did find a mod, I might add, that makes sheep eat grass and regrow their wool, which is pretty helpful. I mean, not to me right now, because I'm walking forever, so it doesn't really matter about regrowing wool. But say if I had like an actual wool farm, then I could have renewable wool, other than having to run around and killing sheep that way. So I think it's a bit better this way, so that they can actually regrow their wool. I don't really see it as cheating, or as a future feature that I think would just be super excellent to have. But it doesn't apply to things like horses sprinting elytra. Those things would help me exponentially, so. Not even the fact that elytra isn't even possible in this version unless you add the end and all the other things that are required for an elytra, which that wouldn't even work either, so. I'm just trying to apply that same kind of situation to other things. Not necessarily it being the most realistic. I'm pretty mellow now. Kind of just chilling tonight. Enjoying just enjoying yes, quite, the, so, I was doing something, wasn't I? Walking. Wow, oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot the fact I've been walking for so many days. Maybe we can figure out how many days, hey? No one needs to see those stats. I'm looking for bed. 930. Well, we're pretty close to day 1000. There we go. Oh my goodness. The journey's been slow for the past 2 months. Which, funny enough, I've been walking diagonally for about the same amount of time. So it makes sense that I've been complaining. But still not willing to shift direction. So yeah, now that I've committed to this, I'm just going to the Farlands this way, and I'll reach them when I reach them. Hopefully see some cool things along the way. It'd be real nice. Real nice to see some cool stuff. Like these floating islands here. Floating block of island. Doesn't really apply to that, does it? Yeah, my vocabulary isn't the most, what's the word? It isn't really the most conventional, is it? Not always applicable, not always making of sense. I don't even know if it makes any money to begin with. A little joke. thought I'd do some comic relief for such a stressful situation that is walking. Me walking endlessly. And I've yet to comment on the terrain too much this stream, just cause this terrain is not particularly exciting at the moment. It's it's all right. It's not a 10 out of 10 for sure. It's more of a maybe a 4 or a 3. It's not very strong. It's not very favorable to me. And the snow biome also takes some points off as well. The people who like living in snow biomes are hating me. Hey, I very well enjoyed living in a snow biome. I did that in Newcraft 1. Oh, Edis. It was a snow base. That was kind of where I did a plot with a character I had called Beaumont. And he lived in a mansion. He/me lived in a mansion. I built a really cool mansion. That's the mansion we did a murder mystery in. To link this to the earlier parts of stream. Actually, yeah, that happened then. A lot of fun. But yeah, I'm not trying to be super hater on deserts and snow biomes, even though that's been a consistent theme of me disliking them. Well, pretending to dislike them. I don't actually dislike them. I even had a desert base as well. It's the biomes that actually have bases in Newcraft 1. New America. That was what me and Devin settled a nation together, New America. And that was kind of a deserty area, deserty savanna area. Even a shadowed savanna that we had claimed refuge in. Pretty neat, if you ask me. There's no shadowed savannas here. I don't see any. Maybe if you see one, you let me know. The Farlands are the closest we're going to get to a shadowed savanna. Without switching versions. But I feel like if the Farlands are still in modern Minecraft, I'm still curious what would have happened if the Farlands were still in modern Minecraft. Would Journey to the Farlands still be a thing? Of course it would. Just might be a bit. Maybe it wouldn't have been me who'd done it. Maybe Kurt would have still been doing it. Yeah, maybe. It wouldn't have been as novel. Novel. That's the word. That I was like noble. It's novel. That's what I was looking for a while ago. In case anyone was still thinking about that. What's the word? That's the thing about me is that I'm just like that. I answer questions no one asks. I do things that no one expects. It's just me in a nutshell. For being completely honest. If I'm getting level with you. If we're getting down to brass tacks. There's a term for you. Google it if you don't know what it means. Oh, I'm just kidding. Getting down to the nitty gritty. That's also something I say. It's like that. Getting down to brass tacks to the main show. To the main course. That main course is also a good term. But it's also a lot more common. Which is a con if you don't if you want to be a bit more individualistic. Let's see here. I got some of the locals burning up. Didn't apply sunscreen. God, I've been a good. Oh my God, I'm doing something, aren't I? I swear I never see those water pockets like that. I see it every once in a while, but I feel like they got rid of them with 1.18. At least made them all less common. So I don't see these little puddles a lot anymore. Although I've only been playing Newcraft 4 for modern Minecraft now. So in that, it's like a complete overhaul in the world gen. So I'm just like, I'm used to it now. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, that's just something that I'm just used to. Is the fact that the world gen is so crazy. Hmm. You know, if I have to restart the game, I might do some tinkering with texture packs. Ooh. I don't think I'll have to restart for a bit. Oh, F3. Get to see. We're almost at 220,000. Oh my. Crazy. So that's 20,000 blocks walked today. Be surprised. Be amazed. Started at 1.2 million. Yeah, I said I wouldn't open F3. But I still haven't come to a conclusion on that yet. So I opened it to check my memory usage, which was at like 71%. So you got to see the cord counter there for a second. Might be the last time. Who knows? Unless I accidentally like, ooh, oh my goodness, it's popping up like crazy. Maybe that was the last time you see it. I'm not gonna drag that on. I was just like, well, maybe we'll drag it on. I'm like, no, don't. Don't drag on the bit. It can only go so far. Let's see if I can do my boat technique. Ooh. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, this is suspenseful, guys. This is like me playing a horror game. I am like never played a horror game besides I think FNAF 2 many years ago. I think that was the only horror game I played. I've watched plenty, but I haven't played many. Ah, there's some rhyming, unless it was the same word. Oh, no. But ran into a bit of a roadblock with the boat. But I think this is where the boating part ends anyway. Yes, I am very tired. I might even walk a little bit after stream, but I feel like when I end stream, I'm just gonna go do something else. I think that's pretty fair. I was like yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get so much progress done, and then I walked like 30,000 blocks, which to the average person might sound pretty impressive, but to me, who's been used to those kinds of rookie numbers, I was like, I spent all these hours, and this is what I get. So yeah, I was a bit. That's just the pace. That's just the way it is. That's my stubbornness of not wanting to switch direction. Of my stubbornness of being like, yeah, the corner Farlands are very cool. I mean, they are, but are they cool enough to extend the journey by a quarter, a half? I don't know about a half, probably a third at most. If it's half, then that's pretty crazy. I feel like double the or like 1.5 times the length is ooh. It's ooh quite. Oh, gotta travel along this. Oh, these jagged terrains. The jagged terrains. Gotta venture across this perilous path towards purgatory. Walking to the Farlands is purgatory. Till I get to the good thing that happens to be the Farlands. The Farlands. Oh my god, is it the Farlands already? No, I'm just kidding. I would have had a bit more of a reaction if I had seen the Farlands just now. I'd be like, I didn't think they existed this close to spawn, but world gen bugs bugging out even more. Yeah. Uh, kind of looked at the Farlands for a second, if we're being honest. At least that like one view that had like the hole. I feel like a hole in a piece of terrain makes it look a bit more Farland-esque. Like, look at that. If you just looked at that, I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't really look like them, does it? But whatever. I can be an optimist. Oh, this is bad. I gotta get around a different route. We gotta take a bit different of a trip. We gotta break my branches, get some branches, get some sapling. That is pretty cool. Is that going into the scrapbook? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's going into the scrapbook. Who do you think I am? Someone who doesn't scrapbook? Okay. Oh, another. Okay, that was the last. No, actually, that won't be the last time you see it. Unless I add the mod that removes the coordinates from the F3 menu. that would foil the plans of you guys ever seeing the coordinates. And actually me as well. Which I'm not sure about. So when I come to a conclusion on that, I guess you'll know. Well, maybe. I'll probably just tell it. I'll probably be like, oh goodness. That probably would have been a death fall, wouldn't it? Let's go down, 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 down. Yeah, deeper. We must go deeper, as Minecraft says. Or we have to go deeper. I don't remember what it was. We must, have to, or need to. We need to go deeper. I think that's what it is. I don't remember which achievement that is. I'm sure someone out there knows. Silence, 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 silence. Now. Oh my goodness. I keep pressing it. Oh, I might have to add that mod. I might take a quick break to refresh. Maybe we'll do that. I'm not like 15 again. I'm just. Oops, is that who? Who gotta fix this texture pack thing? Oh, just give me a second here. Oh, hang on. I might take a minute. I think I have an idea. Good, we got the texture pack working. Okay, sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait. We'll transfer back here. We found DokuCraft, and it's high res. Look at this. Oh, it's so weird. Oh, goodness. Don't expect every stream to be a different texture pack, by the way. This is just the kind of thing I thought would be funny to see. Different stuff. We could even take a screenshot. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Alright. I always like to get the coordinates for each spot in case I want to teleport to them in the future. Not that it really matters, but... Oh, this is so cool. It gives me some of the textures in 3D like this in my hand. It's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? But other than that, this texture pack's pretty cool. If you don't know, this is... I think this one's... Oh, I guess I can't see. I think it said it was Pixel Doku Craft? Pixel Doku 2.0. I might link it. I'll link it in the description of the stream and the YouTube video. Just in case anyone wants to download this specific version for beta 1.7.3. I don't know why anyone would download such a specific thing, but maybe I'll just say that this pack was used. Just for fun. But yeah, this looks pretty different. I haven't used a texture pack on stream before yet, so this is a taste of what's to come if I ever decide to use other ones. I used to be big on texture packs in the past. Not so much anymore. The ones that make the game a bit more nostalgic looking. Oh, whoa. Isn't this something? Isn't this something to behold? But I do have to get my bed placed. Oh, there's a fly. How did a fly get here? Oh, gotta. Oh, I thought I saw a sheep. I did see a sheep. I thought I saw a spider. Oh, this is so cool. I haven't used this texture pack in so long. Did I use? Oh my goodness, my brain is switching off. I'm already ready to go to bed, guys. But it probably won't be too much longer if we're being honest here. I'll do another bed just so I can, and then we'll get rid of the extra storage space here. I don't like. I'm probably, the deal. Here's the deal. I'm probably not going to be using this texture pack all the time. It's cool, but it does make the viewing experience. It makes it so different. I prefer the vanilla look and feel, but I do like to switch it up every once in a while. I'm not opposed to making the game look a bit cooler every once in a while, giving it a bit more pizzazz. So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. Oh, I didn't even see that. It's pretty crazy. 3 spiders. A lot of spiders. And a feather. From a fellow zombie. Oh wow, ow. Oh wow, ow. Indeed. Oh, don't do that again. Oh goodness. I'm trying to be clever. Is that a cactus? What is that? Oh, it's a dead. Oh, I think it's a dead bush. I was like, why is the cactus so small? Why does it have flowers on it? But turns out it's a shrub, I guess as they're called, or dead bush. What's this? Clay. Oh, I love a texture pack that makes me go, what's this? What's this? little Nightmare Before Christmas reference. Oh, the water's a bit weird in this texture pack, I'll admit. They kind of went for a realistic look, but it's kind of a bit jarring to look at, isn't it? Not to bash this texture pack, it's a cool texture pack. I just like to voice my opinions every once in a while. Maybe that's of value. Oh, look at this. To the first bit of the stream not first bit, like the first chunk of the stream that was just in vanilla. Oh, how that time changed. I'm a texture guy now. This is good. Or return to the regular programming soon enough, but this is a bit of a change of pace to the traditional look and feel. As much as I love the original look, it kind of can get a bit boring after a few months of seeing the same pixels all across your screen. So, this fly is flying around being a menace to society. I'm just watching it be a menace, though. I'm not gonna actually act on it. Don't worry. I'm just gonna complain. Perfect, flawless plan. I will shear these sheep while we're at it. Oh, what is that? Their little underwear. That's funny. That's clever. Clever texture pack developers. We got spooky pumpkin. Ooh. With weird texture error. With lava water texture error. Definitely nothing wrong. What? Futuristic. I'm watching the cows in high definition. Oh my goodness, they look so derpy, don't they? I don't think anyone's used the word derpy in 500 years. Instantly aging myself by saying derpy. I literally, on Java, I literally got skins that were like I got the derpy, bunch of those derpy skins. that were like, what is it? It was like a derpy ice cream, derpy diamond. I like Skeppy, if you know who that is from Dream SMP. Skeppy has a diamond skin. I don't know about it anymore, but I think Skeppy was it? Someone had like a diamond skin. It was like a derpy diamond skin. And there's a bunch of those skins. I used to eat them up when I was a kid. When I was a youngin' back in the day. Whoa, look at that. God, it's a bit unsettling, their eyes. Bit unsettling. I would use multiple texture packs in one stream, but I just feel like using this one for now. And we'll just kind of switch it up every once in a while. Just be cool. Next stream will be in a probably Halloween themed texture pack. So we're just going texture pack mania. And then I'll probably be back to normal after that. With the odd texture pack being shown. For like, corresponding to a special or something. Oh, I guess this does make it a bit cooler to look at, though. You got a bit more to see. Terrific. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired, guys. Might be dialing out soon. This has been an excellent stream, though. So, bravissimo. Ow. Ah, ugh. I need to recalibrate. Oh god, the compass is broken. I think it was this way. No. This way. No. This way. Yeah. Okay, F3 menu is not dead yet. I won't keep correcting myself on that same bit I did a while ago. I'll just, if it happens, it happens. If I think about it enough, it'll become evident. So yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and silently ponder the world. The world. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? I swear it was just the same as I had seen before. Oh, sometimes my pacing is really weird. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, and then like 10,000 blocks go by. And then sometimes I'm just like super honed in on each 100 block, and I'm like, oh my god, it's taking forever. So my little monkey brain is having a little bit of trouble sometimes processing some of this, I guess. Will this be the last day? Yeah, actually, I think that's a good time to end it. Probably would be a good time to end it, just because we're dragging on to an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. So I've had plenty of excitement for today, and I'm sure you guys can expect probably a more shorter stream coming just 2 days from now. I'm not gonna say tomorrow. Don't worry. Damn it. And Minecraft 4 stream sometime this week, maybe. I'm not gonna commit to anything, but just seeing if I feel like playing it, you'll see it. I don't have a schedule going right now, so I'm just kind of all over the place. So I'll definitely post this texture pack, at least the name of it, maybe a link, but I doubt anyone would actually care for the free publicity or care for clicking on it and downloading it, but I take every opportunity to link stuff I talk about, so this will just be one of them. Oh, I won't. As a feature, what should I feature anyone today? Any YouTubers who've caught my eye? You just get the yeah. I don't think I have any. So nothing from me for suggestions for who to watch today, other than who I've already suggested and who you like. I think that was one of my suggestions of a previous stream. Just whoever you want to watch. That's really the bottom line. That's what this is all about. Of course. How could I forget? Oh, that round sun is about to set here. Ooh, mysterious. Another day, another chance at reaching the Farlands. Quicker. Oh, my brain's pretty shot. Oh, it's hit me now. I don't know when it hit me, but now I'm just rattling on. And then I'll figure out a name for this. Something to do with the texture pack. A new coat of paint or something like that. I don't know. I'll think of something creative that I didn't think of during the stream. And not talk about it during the stream, unless it just happens to be something I talk about. The clouds being... Oh no, the clouds aren't the same. Never mind. I thought they were the same. But they do have a bit more pizzazz to them with this texture pack. I do kind of like the clouds like this. It's a bit of a... I kind of actually like them a bit more than the regular clouds. Might be controversial. I don't know. Not too sure. I'm just saying what I think. What I know. Well, not what I know, just what I think in this case, but I don't know they're better, I just think that. Oh, they look about the same, but they got like more color. Look at it, they got like little different color pixels. What? What the heck? Am I on drugs or something? This is where we... What the heck? Was I walking in the wrong direction for a while? Is that why we're at the same chords? Oh, I must have... Okay, I was about to freak out for a second. I mean, I'm gonna end stream, but... Okay. This is... Oh, yeah, see, we were backpedaling for a while. I thought there was like a chunk repetition glitch, which can happen. But I don't think it would happen in my case. Okay. I'll end stream though, just because that's a weird note to end on. And there's the thing I just took a photo of. Oh, my brain. Oh, I got a bit of a scare there. I'm tired, so and a lot can scare me. Oh my gosh, mini heart attack. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, interesting end. We went full circle moment there. We went back to where we last slept. So, bravissimo me for going in a loop. Oh, that was... Oh, goodness. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everyone who's been watching. Or at least kind of tuning in every once in a while. Even if they're not seeing this, I still trying to recognize that. But no, thank you for your precious attention. And we'll be back soon enough with another stream. Whoa, bam! Goodbye. Outro. Cue the outro. I guess I don't have an outro.